And everybody, Rod J here to take a look at another beer. Going to take a look at one that comes from one of our local breweries, Rivertown, and this is their pumpkin. This one actually comes in, I think it's slightly over 5%. I've seen some different reviews out there. They don't put anything on the label, which they really should as far as what the ABV is, and they don't list anything too much on the IBUs as well. Now this is actually a different label than what it was previously, so I'm not sure if they may have also changed up the formula. This one talks about ale brewed with pumpkin, molasses, and cinnamon with spices added. On the old label, it kind of just talked about the spices and the pumpkin, not as much about the molasses and cinnamon. But I don't know if they adjusted it some or what, but we'll give it a shot and check it out here. Anyway, let's go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass.
Hey, how you doing?
Now I'm going to actually use a shaker glass, which the preference for this beer is a shaker or a lager or a tumbler glass. So shaker fits right in. And also on the logo, for those not familiar, Rivertown, there it is right there. And like I said, Rivertown is based out of Cincinnati, Ohio, which is the region where I'm located at, although I am on the Kentucky side of the river. So get into a glass. Got a nice golden orange copper color. Lots of carbonation on the move. Got a fair amount of cloudiness or a haze on here. Not too much of a head, as you can see. Head less than a finger and already starting to break up a little bit. Not too much really. I don't think it's going to lace too much on this glass. As far as also looking at the head, very weak. I mean, it's already just about dissipated already in that short period of time. Let's see if I can get it close for you to see. I don't know if you can see some of the bubble action taking place. Maybe a little bit now. It's a little bit of carbonation taking place in there, but like I said, with the cloudiness, it's a little harder to see. And I don't have enough good light probably on this camera, but we do have some type of carbonation taking place. Outside of that, nothing really much more to speak about as far as anything with the appearance. Go ahead and check the aroma.
And what the hell is that smell?
Wow, very good aroma. It actually smells like pumpkin pie, which is really good. I mean, as soon as you put a sniff into it, the aroma of it is a nice, I'm going to say moderate heavy pumpkin. It just comes right out of the glass. Brings up vision of pumpkin pie with some Cool Whip on top. Wow, that is really dead on what they were shooting for, I believe. You get all that flavor that you'd expect to have from pumpkin. So wow, go ahead and get a taste here.
I do want to know what it tastes like.
And on the taste, first thing I notice is the texture is watery. So it's not as much of a body. It's kind of a light body on the beer itself. The carbonation is soft in it though, so it's not overly carbonated. On some of the other beers I had recently from Rivertown, they seem to have too much carbonation. This one seems to be pretty much where it needs to be as far as that carbonation. As far as duration, it's a short duration though, and the taste of the sweetness on the flavor, it is probably light to moderate. Yeah, I would say light to moderate. It's barely off where you can taste that watery part, and then it's kind of like flavors like just there. So it's not as strong as what it probably could be. As far as anything else with the flavor, it's got the pumpkin taste. You do pick up a hint of the cinnamon and some of the spices in there, but it's not overly strong versus some of the other pumpkin beers that are out there. On the mouthfeel, you do feel that pumpkin flavor swirling around a little bit, but it's very short. as far as the period you have to really enjoy that pumpkin flavor.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
But I mean, overall, it's an okay beer. I think in the pumpkin market, the way it's set right now, this isn't one that I would put up there contending versus some of the other ones that are out there. I do think there's some other greater selections. I don't think you'll be disappointed with this one necessarily. If you like a beer to be a little more light and you want it to not be heavily pumpkin flavored, this might be the beer for you to actually give a try. But if you like to have that pumpkin flavor, say if you're a fan like myself of the Pumpkin or like Mad Tree or Cincinnati has Pumpkin and a few of the other heavily more infused pumpkin beers, this one is just not to that level as of at this time. It's just a little, like I said, it's a little too watery for me, and it's very light in what the body is on this one. But for those that like a lighter beer, it could be a good fit. So again, this is the Rivertown Pumpkin Autumnal Ale. So if you've had this one before, let me know what you think. Put some comments in the comment section. I'd like to see what your feedback is on it. Definitely give it a shot. See what you think about it, and let me know. But outside of that, appreciate you swinging by. Check out another video. I'm going to go ahead and drink this beer and then kick back a little bit. Maybe come back with another one. We'll see. But it is that time of year where there's a lot of fall beers out there. So next couple of months, there'll be pumpkin and all kinds of fall good stuff to try out. So it is the season. Look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers.